So here we have all the filling done on this guitar. I ended up adding a little bit of water to the mixture because it was starting to dry out. That made it easier to spread around. Really made the whole process in general a little bit easier. So now this has actually had some time to dry. And it's pretty much just dusty. So it's time for me to start sanding. I'm going to take some 400 grit. I don't really feel the need to go any smoother than that right now. And the 400 should allow me to get this done reasonably quickly. If you've got a harder filler, you might want to start with something like a 220 grit and work your way up from there. 400 is a nice grit to paint over, so I might just stick with that. But let's get started. You can see that stuff turns to dust. Maybe you can't see it, but all right. Here's my hand. Here's where I just dumped that. See? So that stuff turns to dust very easily. For that reason, it's a good idea to wear a mask while you're doing this. But that's just a demonstration of how quick and easy this should be. That already feels nice and smooth, but I'm going to keep going at it for a while here. Ooh, dusty. Should start to notice it looking kind of like it does in that area, where you can see that the filler is right in the grain there, in the open grain, and you can see the color of the wood still because the wood's coming out, and that's how you know that you've sanded to the point where you're at the wood and the filler is just in the grain where it's supposed to be. So that can be done on the entire, well, everywhere that you've filled. It's going to be a little more difficult in this pocket here, this corner, which is why I was very careful about how I applied the stuff in there. And with the neck, I can just go like this, which is good because it's difficult to scrape it evenly on the neck, like I showed you. So, luckily the neck is a fairly easy part to sand. Another nice thing about using this 400 grit paper is that I don't have to worry about changing the shape of the wood so much. This stuff has a very difficult time eating through wood. It's just good for getting into this softer filler. Alright guys, so there we have it. Very efficient and effective grain fill job. Complete. That honestly didn't take very long, which is nice because grain filling can be very time consuming. Again, if you just thin out your filler a little bit and apply it that way, it speeds things up, and honestly that stuff didn't really shrink at all, so this feels like it's good to go. I'm going to of course go over it again with my final sanding after I've cleaned it and everything, but I'm pretty happy with those results. So that's it for that step. Join me next time for more. Hey guys, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up so it'll be easier for other people to find, and subscribe to stay up to date with all the cool projects I got coming out. Also, a big shout out to Sovereign King, who does the vast majority of the music for my channel, way better on guitar than I am, and to Troy from Noise Guitar Mods. I'll put the link in the description. The man is a great guitar tech, and he's taught me most of what I know about how the internals of these things work. Thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed yourselves. See you next time.